and manners and enough respect. How do you hear them I do? Manners, guys. You know, me loving it, you know. Me loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. So we play something for you before we start. What is up, people? Hold on, people. I'll save that till later. Hold on. Now, people, good evening, people. Good afternoon, people. Me know enough people are calling me about this, what's going on Andre Stevens' page and all that, people. Look here, oh no, get me mixed up in about you. Sorry, people. Me never mean to go there, so at the Jamaican that come out of me. No, people, look here. Andre, my brethren, Wayne, my brethren, me not get mixed up in that on my page. You know, like internal stuff I go on. Andre Stevens send me some stuff to post, well, some voice mail from note from Wayne, some WhatsApp stuff. People don't know something around my page like that. Mr. Stevens should have known better. I don't do that on my platform, right? I don't want to like kick someone when you're down. You understand me? Things need to be ironed out behind closed door. I love those brothers and hope everything iron out good because people, Jamaica need him, you know. Jamaica need Andre Stevens, you know. You see the place I get worse and worse. So the soldier need to get it up and come back on the battlefield. As some see people, we need Andre Stevens. I swear it to God, we need the youth there. Anybody see him anyway, tell him say Jamaican call us say Jamaica need him now. So tie up him belt and pull up him shoe strap and get back on the battlefield. Jamaica need you. What do you? But people no call me phone and ask me because I don't know people are internal affair. You hear? We have these stuff, but we will never post them, people, and never do that. That's internal affair, and that's not why I'm here, people. I'm gonna do a video right now. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Me talk about stuff we're going to Jamaica. Right now, today, we're gonna talk about Philip Paulwell, baby mama, and child that is abducted. Nobody not talk about it. I'm also going to talk about why the JLP don't come out and speak about it. You know, like if one of the Republican that should happen to them, the family, wife or girlfriend and baby should have get abducted, the president should have come out right away and condemn it in support, in solidarity. You have Democrat in solidarity on the other side of the aisle, but we go everywhere, almost me not see nothing coming out there for Philip Paulwell and his missing baby mama and child. So, and we're also going to talk about Nigel and SSL. Now, what's going on at Nationwide, me no bite, they can put in an impact pot and fry it. I think we are either a light. But anyway, people, we're talking about, we're now keep lose focus. Today we're going to talk about SSL first, and then we'll go down to Philip Paulwell, right? So, because they want to forget SSL enough people. Them a wiggle around and a throw up a shiny object there, so if you run it down. See one day, run it down. See SSL, what I mean, no man chase down that one day. We always have to keep pivoting, get back to stuff. So we're going to talk about SSL now. And the phone with me is a very bright brother, Dr. John Lennon. Me call him for using brain about SSL. People, a Wayne should have come. From there, they tell us that Wayne should have come and come talk about the SSL stuff. Not true, but you know, so Wayne is unable to come. Too much weight, too much heaviness, too much. You understand me? So me see with the man. You understand me? He can't come. Because I know it's a long time Wayne come on my page, you know, people. But some of you guys have been around a long time. So without further ado, make we call in Dr. John Lennon on this SSL case here. I go sniff around and see what's going on. Good afternoon, Dr. John Lennon.
One call for one.
Midday, my boss. Midday, sir. Dr. John Lennon, it's kind of concerning to us. Labor rights and PNP, me not see nobody a laugh and a glee about this SSL payment coming from taxpayers. And when the public started to push back about we funding SSL that still have money from the Ministry of National Security, from the Ministry of Health in there, NIS money, National Housing Trust, Banana Catastrophe Fund, and Agriculture money, 5 entity in there. The next day, Nigel Clark came out and said, the money is not coming from, he tried to spin it. I think it was, in my opinion, it was a deceptive message he gave. Like the money is coming from these agencies that them confiscate from drug dealers or scammers. I don't know where they get this money from. So it's acting like this money is not our money. So we're still, and another thing again, the Prime Minister also mentioned that the workers at SSL, they are keeping the workers at SSL, this is the Prime Minister's own word, to open computers and access files. Dr. General Lennon, what's the take on it, boss?
It's rubbish. From my knowledge, if something like that, such a crime is being committed where you have a case where people have lost, like Usain Bolt, what is it, 12 million US, something like that's gone. The first thing you do, isn't it, surely you shut down the operation. The people in there are the people who have stolen his money. You don't know who's done it. Yeah, we think, or they've accused one person, but that person couldn't do it on their own. There must be others involved. You shut down the company and you make sure none of these people have any access to any files, any computers, anything like that. You know, if there's a paper trail, you'd expect them to be in there and destroyed. And somehow this company been left operating. It's quite remarkable. Doing what? What are they paying? What are they actually paying the staff to do? You have to remember, it's the elite keep their money in there. It's not a bank. This is only rich people have their money in there. So it's a handful of people it affects. And it's a handful of people, you're saying, for these handful of people who have money, the Jamaican people have to be forking out, 50 million a month just on wages. Now, from what I heard, there's only 22 people working there. So that means that the average earnings, just think about this, the average earner at SSL, the average one, remember, is making over 5 million Jamaican a year.
Wow.
How many people make 5 million Jamaican a year?
I want to hear that, people. Where's the 5 million?
Talk to your people.
No, you said 5 million a year for each one of them. When you calculate that 15 mil for the 22 of them.
Yes, say 15 million. So like you have 15 million a month. So multiply that by 12 and then you divide it by the 22 people. It'll give you about just over $5 million each. Now you've got to remember, in the 22 people, you're going to have a receptionist, probably a cleaner, people like that who are earning what? $1 million. So Jamaican people are paying some people there who are probably earning in the region of 8, 9, 10 million Jamaican dollars a year. These people ain't poor people. Why are you continuing to pay them? It makes no sense to be paying these people. And the first thing you do, you don't know who's committed the crime. You shut down, it's a crime scene, you shut it down, and these people go home, and the time comes, you subpoena them, and you get them to give evidence. You subpoena them, they can't turn around and say, we're not going to give evidence. You're the government, you subpoena them to come and give you evidence to find out what has happened. This is ludicrous. And remember, we are also paying something like about $5 million a month for amenities. So we're paying for water, electricity. Think about it, Carl. 5 million, electricity, water. What else do you have to pay for? Probably rent. If they're paying rent, who owns the building? Who owns the SSL building? Do you know?
No.
Is it a parliamentarian? One of their friends?
Good question.
Making sure that friend is still getting their still getting their rent.
Good question. Good question.
Yeah. We need to get to the bottom of it. We need to get to the bottom of it. It doesn't make any sense what they're doing. And then again, the bigger lie was this thing about the FBI being in there. What absolute garbage. If the FBI were in there, Carl, within a week, this would have been resolved. Within a week. These are people who know exactly what to do. And this thing about all the operating systems and whatever, FBI agents would just get somebody in who knows all the IT software and would have somebody in to resolve all that issue. So this thing about, oh, we don't know where files are, where, it's all just smoke and mirrors, isn't it? And because it's Jamaica where they say that the people aren't that well educated and we don't have a media who won't really investigate, they can come out with this garbage because they're never challenged. And now I heard that, you talked to, Nigel Park saying that the money is coming from confiscated funds. The confiscated funds are ours still. It's still our money.
Tell them, boss.
That's it's still our money.
Feel money.
It's money, not anybody else's. Jamaica's money. And the other thing is, we've never heard about these funds before. Never heard about these funds.
You hear that? Never. We never hear about the money before. Never. So it begged me for wonder, Dr. John Lennon, what they were doing with this money over there. How come it's like some off the books money put down somewhere for some rainy day, like to bail out SSL and all them things? I mean, me not understand, Dr. John Lennon. At first we hearing about those money. They have 300 million in one and 1.8 billion in the other one. And hospital now have no MRI machine, CT scan. The reggae girls have to beg money to go and represent the country. The Sunshine girls have to beg money to go and represent the country, people. $1.8 billion in drugs and scam money and 300 million in the other people. Tell me about it.
Yeah. And we couldn't access it before. All of a sudden we hear about it. This is money that's been there for years. What are they doing with it? How much do they use doing other things?
Yeah.
Now we're actually clueless about it, aren't we?
Don't know a thing.
Nothing.
We don't know a thing.
Used to be a shock when I heard about it. And I think I read something today that he said, oh yeah, I think we read today that $10 million is coming from England or something. Did we read that? I think I saw somebody sent an image on WhatsApp. I haven't read it. I just glanced at it. But I'm sure he said that England in some respect is helping to fund it with $10 million.
What was it the $10 million for?
To help with this SSL case. I don't get it.
No. How England gonna do that? It doesn't make no sense.
None of it makes any sense.
No.
I think they're just digging themselves into a deeper and deeper hole with it.
Because
I heard that there's NHT money was in there. What NHT money is doing in SSL? Stocks and Securities Limited. What's it doing there? No Jamaican money should be in there.
Dr. John Lennon, let me tell you something, Dr. John. You know, so they have money in the NHT from I was about 25, 26 years old. I was self-employed. And I always want a nice house where teachers and nurses, when I see, get NHT house, because both house I grew up in. My money they know, Dr. John. You know, so nobody never tell me, say, them put my money in SSL. Me never know that them gamble with my money in SSL. So they have money from the NHT, money from the Ministry of Health, agriculture money from the banana catastrophe, and NIS money from the banana catastrophe fund. Now this fund comes from European Union to give the banana farmers because there is a catastrophe. So when I read about it, the European Union said that this money must go directly to the banana farmer to help them transfer from because of the black mold, so them can go into mining, quarrying, and tourism. So they might need equipment and all this stuff. So the money come for them. So when the money went to Jamaica, and we check it out, the meaning of the banana catastrophe fund mean when Jamaica have a hurricane or something, then them get the money. But the money come already to give them because Europe already identified the catastrophe, which is a black mold.
Right.
Yes.
So the farmers should have got the money already.
Yes. Farmer forget the money. So that's a kind of question. Why when me kind of even study it up more when I see it in a SSL, you know. Me check out the banana. You know what I know? When I say banana catastrophe fund, I want to know what is banana catastrophe fund. And when I do my digging, that's where it took me to Europe. And anybody can check it out also too. Yeah, to Europe. It comes for the farmers because there's a catastrophe. It's called the black mold. So it comes to give the farmers so they can go to trucking, quarrying, and tourism. So when I read Jamaica and check out what this banana catastrophe fund mean, I start get down deeper and start deeper to some other different stuff. In Jamaica, they have it mean where whenever there's a catastrophe, we have this money, we will give you. So it's not just, hey, We have the catastrophe already, which Europe identify. So we have this money from NHT up in our SSL, Dr. John. Tell me a little bit more about that money and why it shouldn't be in our SSL.
Well, the thing is, a company like that is going to, if it stocks and shares, that's for long term. You don't buy stock unless you know something about a stock, then you'll buy it and then try and shift it in a couple of days' time. But it isn't. You're looking more for long-term investment, not short-term investment. So NHT money should not be in there because it should be used all the time. It should be turned over. It should be building houses all the time. Not money you should be putting down. Only rich people can put down the money in stocks and securities because it pays over a long time. They can think, yeah, I've got a lot of money. Instead of putting it in the bank and make, say, 2% interest, I'll take a gamble and say try and make 10% interest on it over a long period of time. That's why you're putting your money into a place like that. But in this instance, they put money in there that should be used every day. This money should be used. We should be using it to build houses. This money should never be sitting in trying to be making money. It makes no sense.
It's like a hustle. It looks like a hustle to me, Dr. John. You know what I think, Dr. John? Because I didn't know, like I did not know that my money from NHT was up in there and all the other money was up in there. So I'm thinking, did they really pump this money in SSL so SSL look good like the government entities, and with 5 government entities is in this stuff, so SSL so it look legitimate, and Hussein Bolt is here. Woo! You know, we are up and running. We have Hussein Bolt here. We have 5 government, even the government invest in our company, man. So it's a good company. You think it's something like that, sir?
Probably because Byron Horton on his program, which people should tune into, he's a knowledgeable lad, Mystic Sensations, he was saying that SSL only came into being in 2006, but on their website, they claim that they've been around from in the 1970s. So when they say you've been in the 1970s, you know, you're giving yourself credence, aren't you, to say, look, wow, this company's been around for more than 50 years. This is an entity that we are safe now to put our money in because it's been around that long. But even that's so long. And then he said that the company only managed to get on the stock exchange in 2018, only in 2018, and it should never have got on the stock exchange because years ago they said that this company is a hive of mismanagement. Can't remember exact words, but it's not run properly. Also, the bank was, the stock and securities are done for, was lending. They're not a bank. They're not supposed to lend. And bonus, that looks like that's where he got his money from. He borrowed money from them for his yard, didn't he, by what I've heard? He borrowed his money for the land and the house from SSL. And SSL ain't supposed to be lending money. They're not a lender. So there's many questions out there that needs to be answered. Many questions.
So the way the Prime Minister took his money out, wouldn't that be considered like look like something that Martha Stewart did and went to prison for?
Without a shadow of a doubt. All of a sudden he looked like he had insider information. Why all of a sudden would he take his money out?
Well, maybe get a pigeon or a bird whistle something, you know?
Yeah, man, of course. Somebody told him. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Wow.
You know, a lawyer will, well, is, you know, you're innocent until proven guilty, but everything points to him looking like he's guilty of taking out the money because he knew something was going to happen. You know, it's too much of a coincidence for me.
So, let me ask a question. Let me ask a question, Dr. John. Because a lot of questions, like I said, is so many questions. I'm going to start asking you. Now, when he was taking out his money out of it, the Prime Minister, out of SSL, so did he remember that we got 5 entity up in our tax money left up in there? I mean, I'm wondering, is we money? Do we really have any money there? Our money gone? Because you know, something in my belly telling me, you know, Dr. John Lennon, that these guys were messing with crypto, and also them grab with taxpayers' money and dumping it for hustle it. People might be wrong, but that's something the belly tell me. They might be, I can't trust them. They might be put it in there to hustle it in a crypto, but just recently the crypto get sink, and a lot of people lose their money. Because people I know lose their money. Even one of the guy who was in crypto and run to the Bahamas, and then the US have to send for him, and he's over here with Uncle Monitor right now. I'm probably be in prison right now. So I wonder if these guys really take these 5 entities money from the Banana Catastrophe Fund, Agriculture, NIS, Ministry of Health, and the other one, NHT. I wonder if they just take government money, put there and gamble it. I wonder if the money is really there. So why the Prime Minister wouldn't take out those money when my run it is?
Well, that's the other thing, isn't it? Why is he so selfish? Why is he only thought about himself? The country should come first. He's the Prime Minister.
Exactly.
The country comes first, not him. Yeah, that's right. He should have been. The money should never have been there anyway. Carl, full stop. He had no right to be there, and they need to answer these questions now. Why was government money in there? And whoever put the money there should be charged. They should be charged for this. They should not get away with it because it should never happen.
Man, something to smell. Well, Nigel Clark is acting as, me hear him on at this latest interview with Dr. Jermaine Garden over Florida here. I talk about it. He always act like, well, I don't know, I just came, I just got employed and I have no knowledge of. What is that going on with him? Tell me something about that. Do you notice that about the finance minister, sir? This man is just, I don't know. Well, I just came and not to my knowledge, and I didn't get the report, and I searched my box in my office, and then I find it. He always coming up with some stuff to shuffle me out of this thing. Nigel Clark.
Shuffling the ball, because we don't have any journalists doing. We don't have anybody who will dig. That's the problem we have in Jamaica, and they're hoping that this SSL thing will just blow over. They're hoping that in the next election that they'll win the election and then we won't hear anything of it. Or even for PNP, because they're equally as corrupt, they'll just say, look, we don't want this to go any further. Let's let it just blow away, Just let it just, people forget about it and make it be a 9-day wonder. And it probably will go that way, Carl. It probably will. By next month, people will probably stop talking about it, unless people like Will Rattigan and Mercedes Byron, they actually take some action to find out exactly what has happened. But we need to find out. We have to find out, because there's no reason for taxpayers' money to ever be in SSL. And as he said, the Prime Minister, he found out, why did he take his money out? He needs to tell us. Why did he take his money out? Did he need the money? I'm sure he didn't need the money. What was he buying? He don't know he needed to buy nothing.
Because the Prime Minister has gone to 18 degrees now. The Prime Minister was rich. Prime Minister was the Minister of Education. He's already rich, right? The Prime Minister was rich as the Minister of Education, have a lot of houses with no mortgages. When you have something unimaginable upon it, that means you buy cash. I mean,
no, but say he borrowed that money down. Said that he borrowed the money, and he never said where he borrowed it from. But I'm sure I read somewhere or saw it. I don't think it was in Further. I think I saw it in the Cleaner or Observer or something years ago, that money he borrowed was from SSL. Can't remember where I saw it. But he needs to answer to that, because he should not be borrowing money from SSL. And SSL, as we know, shouldn't be lending, because they're not a lender. That's not what they do. They're a bank. They're not a bank.
So,
Go on.
So go ahead. I don't want to cut your thought. Go ahead. What you was going to say?
But I always think in this country that they always throw something out there so people get diverted about what is going on. Because I was looking at the debt again, and the numbers are just astounding. As you know, Nigel Clark always tells us that the debt is going down, yeah? You always hear that. Everybody knows it. The debt is going down, and if people say we need a new road, he'll say, well, we're fiscally tight because we're paying that debt, so we can't build roads. We can't, we can't even build police stations. I'm from Thompson Town in the Mucka area. The Mucka police station, I got them and in shipping containers. And they've been in shipping containers from 2017. Shipping container. The man they're building a parliament building for 50 million US, but somehow the police, who are the most important, they are the crime fighters, we can't give them a police station, we can't give them a vehicle.
Our great-grandkids. So our great-grandchildren.
Here's the kicker. It's gone down by 20 billion, right? Guess how much they spent servicing the debt?
How much? More.
400 billion.
You hear that, people? More.
400 billion for a debt that's gone down by 20 billion.
So we're always behind. So they're not telling us the truth. They're not telling us the truth, Dr. John Lennon. People, hold on, people. Hold on, Dr. John Lennon. People may have Dr. John Lennon here, people. You know, today I'm going to talk about Philip Paulwell's baby mama that got lost, got abducted, people. And may I talk about Nigel. I mean, I ask why the JLP is so quiet, knowing that a politician baby gone. Put down politics and join force, man, and stop the nonsense, man, and support and support the man. You understand me? It could happen to anybody. We're gonna touch that. And we'll talk about Nigel and SSL. So me a brother Dr. Johnny, I could have called him and said, brother, him full of knowledge, of vast knowledge, so vast amount of knowledge where not a lot of us don't have. So may I make him talk about it. Dr. John Lennon, go ahead, brother.
Yeah. We spent 400 billion.
400 billion.
Which is over, 400 billion.
For 20 billion.
Well over, for it to go down by 20 billion.
So the man said he spent 400 billion for our debt to go down 20 billion.
Yes.
So what really happened right there? So what explain that little part? That part that like at the crossroad or the junction where what happened right that little knot right there, so? What happened right there, Dr. John? Explain that, please. What caused that?
Explain it. It's gross mismanagement, isn't it? They signed up to deals with the IMF and the World Bank, and they're just screwing Jamaica. But remember, the IMF rolled up in Jamaica when they're saying that we're heavily indebted, and they turned up and said, look, you can't, you've got to save some money in the reserves, and you have to pay off a lot of the debt, and you won't be able to invest. So when they turned up in 2013, hear this, the debt was actually $2 trillion, It was $2 trillion when they turned up. So that's 2,000 billion. And now today's 2,200 billion. The debt has gone up, brethren. The debt that they're telling you about going down has gone up. It's gone up from 2 trillion 10 years ago to 2.2 trillion. And we have spent 20 billion US to do that.
Jesus.
You hear me?
I mean.
That's why, that is why when you look around Jamaica and you complain and we say, we don't have roads, we don't have bridges, we don't have police cars, we don't have ambulances, we don't have water, we don't have good education, we don't have solid waste management, we don't have recycling, we don't have anything. We don't have anything, Carl, because this is what they do with our money. Just, it's over 20 billion US spent servicing the debt.
So hold on, Dr. John. So them politicians are wallowing in the money then?
Where's the money gone, Carl?
Somebody got to wallow in it because the people in Mag and go them one fat. That's why I say.
It's not just.
Go ahead.
No, go on.
That's why I say at this point, Dr. John Lennon, since this corruption is so widespread, it's time for we ask for a forensic audit of every politician and start shake out pocket for a grand pick the change when they take. Any politician people that's almost think, anybody in the office people and all old politicians too. It's time for them to get their pocket shake out. Dr. John Lennon, how much money the country lose every year to mismanagement, misappropriation, and corruption?
Well, I just told you about the 400 billion there. Just think about how much goes in corruption. I think they said it's like 5% of GDP, which put it at, in the region of what, 600 million, that is? Jesus. Yeah, 600 million US every year. And that's corruption. That's not what I just talked about, because that's not called corruption. What I just talked about isn't called corruption. They're repaying the debt. That's gross mismanagement and corruption, but that's not included. Because if those figures, if the mismanagement figures were included, then we're talking well over $1 billion every year is wasted, isn't it? Well over $1 billion. No, we weren't talking about. Talking about in the region of $3 billion every year would just be wasted.
So Dr. John,
remember,
go ahead.
Go on.
Go ahead, man.
I was saying that, yeah, remember, when you're servicing debt, what you're trying to do is reduce the debt and you're paying interest. So the people who lent you this money and lent you at what, 15, 20% interest, and these are people in Jamaica, you know. This is what we need to find out. Who in Jamaica has been lending this money? Are parliamentarians part of the banks that have lent money? Because they're making the most money off us, you know, Carl. Our own Jamaican so-called brother and sister have lent the money. They're making a killing. They now work. They don't need to work when you have interest coming in like that. When you're getting billions of dollars coming in every year for doing nothing, you lend some money and you get rewarded like that.
That's true.
And this is what the JRB and the PEMP are keeping up all this bullshit.
A friend of mine tell me that, I did a video on before several times about these financial firms in Jamaica. It seems as if any little crook from all over the world can have some money and want to dust it off and put into the washer. Can come to Jamaica, come open a little investment. That's what it appears to me. I might be wrong. Them bring come to Jamaica, open some investment firm, and my friend the other day tell me say go borrow $100,000 to help himself, a young man in a people. This young man have to pay back 50% interest rate plus some other things. Me wonder, is this normal, Dr. John Lennon, for poor people in Jamaica? And sometimes I hear more in interest rate too.
Yeah, man, they kill the people with high interest rate over there. They really do. And the other thing is when you borrow, that money is actually, they have an arrangement, so the money is directly taken from your bank account. So when your wages get paid and you get your wage back, you'll see where they deducted your repayments. So you can't get away from not paying. It actually comes out of your salary.
So this loan
comes out your salary, not from the bank. Out your salary, sorry.
So these loan sharks, that's what I'd call them. I'm gonna do that video already. I'm gonna call them. They are loan sharks to me because they shake people down. This is what I was told. I mean, me see it in a paper and people tell me. Sometimes these people, if they don't pay your loan, these people have. How is it? Let me ask that question. That's the question I need to ask, Dr. General. I need to ask you a question, man. So how is it police in Jamaica can go to people grill, go on, take off them grill and knock them door in order to recoup loan sharks money? How did police get in, our taxpayer police officers get in and go recouping money from loan sharks? Are the police in Jamaica are shaped down men for these loan sharks?
The country is a banana republic. You marvel at what they do in this country. SSL is a prime example. The company should be closed down, but they do things how they feel like doing it in this country, and they can get away with it. I said the main reason why they can get away with it because they have no journalists, nobody investigates what's going on. So the corruption will go on forever. People, but you were just saying about shaking the parliamentarians, not just parliamentarians, it's all the top civil servants. Of course, all of them need to be shaken down. Those who are retired and those who are there now. And there is a way we can do that, Carl. There is a way for the people to do this. If we have a constitution written for the people, by the people, the first thing I'd write in my constitution? it will say that what you just said, all parliamentarians, all top-level civil servants from this day forward will always, every year, they'll be forensically audited. Those who have retired and those working presently. And any of them found to have got illicit enrichment will do jail time. And that will be written into the Constitution, because remember, people don't understand what the Constitution is. It is the ultimate law. Laws are built around the Constitution.
Supreme law.
It's the supreme law of the land. So in the supreme law of the land, if we, the Jamaican people, say, right, we're going to put this in there, it goes in. So it's our Constitution. So the JLP and the PNP are writing the Constitution right now. Do you think they're going to write that into the Constitution? But
no, I don't think so. I don't think the thief is going to, shut their own door close. Exactly. Close their own door shut. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We have the chance now. They're saying that they're making a constitution, and they're gonna write a constitution for their wants. We need a constitution for our needs. You get me? Mm-hmm. For our needs.
Well,
we talk about the both side. So in our constitution, be simple. In our constitution, it will say all our resources belong to the Jamaican people. And anybody's going to exploit it, we will exploit it. So straight away, all this bauxite is given away. That wouldn't happen anymore. There won't be an argument, because we say, well, just look at the Constitution. When foreign investors come in and talking about putting in solar panels, we'll just say, hang on, we can put them in. Look at the Constitution. These are simple things that the Jamaican people don't understand. The Constitution, for us, if we allow the JLP and PNP to write this Constitution, let me tell you, we see the children and next generation that was spitting on our graves. They will be, and rightly so.
Dr. John.
Got the opportunity.
Dr. John.
Talk to me.
You know why?
Talk to me.
People may have Dr. John Lennon here. The man know all kind of topic. Me don't know what kind of topic. Me feel say me talk to this man about space, him and tell me what I go on to, But people, I'm going to take this time out to say, big respect to Mystic Sensation, people. If you want some education, take your book and a pen. Take your book and a pen and your book and a pencil. Join Mystic Sensation every Friday evening. Friday night about 8 p.m. 8 or 6. What time do you come on, Dr. John?
I think it's 7:30.
7:30.
7:30 my Jamaica time.
Yes, sir.
6:30 Toronto time.
Yes, so
New York time.
Don't forget, Mystic Sensation is a wife and a husband from Jamaica, and them not talk no nonsense, people. You understand me, people? You have to get out. It's like the university of vloggers. Go over there, go learn some things, cause Mr. Byron dig up some stuff with all cobweb upon them, and first we see them. So me want you guys, don't forget, we are Jamaica moving forward. We need to just listen to some people who can teach you some stuff. That's why me draw for Dr. John Lennon, and so we can get some knowledge around here, people. You know what I mean? Like-minded, loving Jamaica people who are patriots of their country. So, Dr. John, we have a problem on Facebook slowing up. But you
there, Carl, and say something as well. And they must listen to Will Rattigan as well.
Will Rattigan, yes. And you know, Will knows about that. And Andre right now, I don't know, I just pray for the best for him and the channel and him team and stuff like that, because Jamaica need, You understand me? So, Dr. John Lennon, speaking about, like I said, more on the package shakeout, right? Hold on. Facebook are go on, people. Some of it, me have a log out of Facebook and go back in. But YouTube is here with me same way. All right, guys. The people them say, what go on, call us? You know, say, they hack you. No, people, stuff happen. So now, Dr. John, I have a question to ask, a serious question. Now, I just said a while ago that these guys pocket need to shake out. I talk about PNP or labor right people. And if that's not how you think, if that's not the way how you think, people, something is wrong. That's the way we have to think if we want anything for left for a grand picnic. Them boy people, them boy and them girl are thief is sinting them thief so much of it that them take it offshore. Not even taxes the country get over Jamaica stolen loot. You know, hear me say? Jamaica stolen loot that be sent offshore, people. buy all type of stuff all over the place, hide from we, just like the scammers. You know what thing called illicit enrichment? Just like the 6 politicians in him. What about those guys, Dr. John Lennon? Tell me about the dirt we're going right there, sir. With the 6. Don't tell me what's going on, Dr. John Lennon, right there, sir, since we start brush this, sir.
Well, I can't tell you anything about them. What I will tell you is this.
How it smell? How it smell?
6 is look, man, 6 is stupid. Look, I mean, it should be 600, shouldn't it? It's a nonsense. I mean, you only have to walk around Jamaica and just look at where councillors live. Illicit enrichment is everywhere. It's everywhere. MOCA, the Integrity Commission, they don't do their jobs. They just mess around. They don't do their jobs. If they did, all of these people would be in prison.
So crooked politicians.
They're building a road. Every time they're building a road, we all know they rob up the money. We all know they rob up the money. We all know that things go missing. You just look at just have a look around and look at where people live. That's all you need to do. Just look at where politicians and top-level civil servants live. And you think, well, you just think, well, you know, your wage can't pay for that. You knock on the door, it's simple. You knock on the door and tell us, explain to the people how you got your earnings, your wealth. That ain't difficult. It's not a difficult thing to do. It's not. You don't need an integrity commission and all this bullshit. You don't need it. You just send in the police and say, look, you need to tell us. And if you can't tell us, then you're going to jail or whatever. But as I said, we can stop all of this talk if the people realize that a new constitution can change everything in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in Jamaica. We need to reject whatever the PMP, you know, they're going to have this referendum. We need the people to turn up and say, look, we're going to reject it. We don't want your constitution. We want to write it.
You know what, Dr. John?
We will clear the swamp forever. Forever, Carl. Then you will have good people turning up and say that, you know what, I will be a parliamentarian and I will run for my district, for my county, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
That will happen. Mm-hmm. But all the corrupt parliamentarians won't be just out of politics, but they'll be in jail because it will be written into the Constitution. It will be in the Constitution, entrenched as law of the land.
So I don't think this guy's gonna do. You know why I don't think they're gonna do it, Dr. John? Check this out. No, they ain't gonna do it. Like I said, we need our money back from these guys. Our picnic, them money, them have it sit down upon. Enough of them have it. I'm gonna hear kids who's gonna have money when they later on. You know what I mean? Our grandkids we have to go left the. You hear Dr. John Lennon say how much money, how much debt we in and how long it will take to pay people. Why should we have politicians who take with money, send it offshore and not pay for, they not go to prison? No, Dr. John Lennon, why you think these guys are playing us? This is why I think these guys are playing us. This is a clear example of them playing us. Now, every election cycle, I hear about FinSac. Then you hear about Petrojam on a thief. Yeah. No, why is it when the PNP come in a power, them not investigate Petrojam and lock up who get locked up? And why is it when Labourite come in a power, them not investigate FinSac and lock up who lock up Dr. John Lennon? But every election cycle, right now you're going to hear about it. And campaign are going right now, the people. A rally tonight. But why they not come out and beat out FinSac? Talk about investigate FinSac instead of just talking about it, or them just messing with our heads as a people. While the two of them are laughing all the way to the bank. Dr. John?
Well, they are laughing, aren't they? I said, Carl, we have a big problem here in that when the next election comes, what's going to happen is this. This is my opinion. That the JLP supporters, only the die-hard JLP supporters will vote. The other JLP voters are disgruntled and they can see the theft and they just won't vote. And they're not going to switch and then say, I'm going to vote for somebody else. They're just not going to vote. The PMP are going to say, oh yeah, they're all going to vote. So based on that, I think, because people like me, are not going to vote because there's nobody to vote for. We're not going to vote for we're not going to vote for PMP because we're not going to put in another set of teeth. We have one set of teeth, and I'm not going to say that these are less teeth, so I'm going to vote for them. I can't do that, and the rest of the Jamaican people aren't going to do it either. So the non-voters like me just won't vote. So you're going to have a handful of people who vote. So we'll have about probably 40% if we're lucky will vote. And so about 20% of the people are going to decide who runs the country. Because now I can't see another third party or anything like that turning up and changing things around. I don't see it. I mean, look at all that's going on. A third party would have sprung up and be talking about what I'm just talking about, wouldn't they? What we're talking about. They'll be talking about how come we're not getting any money from bauxite. None of them talking about that. How come we can't pay off the debt? None of them talking about that. How come all our public infrastructure is on the grid when solar pays for itself in 3-4 years? You know how many people die out here, Carl, on the roads? You know how many people die on the roads because the roads are dark? Every day.
Dark roads.
Or some crime. Yeah, on the roads. Crashes or crime because the country's in darkness come 6 o'clock.
You know what? I think a lot of it is engineered hardship upon the people. You know? You hear all the money, I waste people. They might think that's why I say Jamaican people. As Dr. John tell we, Wagwan so. People, if you're Labour right or PNP or a man like Dr. John, we don't vote, because I don't see nothing to vote for. You know, if he said them boy and get a figure jail people, like, seriously, people, get them pocket check for grand fitness in thing. Everybody. Widespread corruption, people. If you have a business place and it's like everybody a thief, you have the night manager a thief, the supervisor a thief, man who work on the forklift a thief, the people who are pack and unpack a thief. What you do, people? You don't shake out everybody package. You don't shake everybody, people. It's time for every politician, PNP and Labour right get checked, people. You know what? And let me tell you, if you want Jamaican in the diaspora, go home. Start lock up crooked politician. Any day we start lock up crooked politician, Jamaica is gonna be a better place. You know?
100%. But I said, Carl, the only way we can do that is with a new constitution. Because if you have a constitution, then it's the law of the land, and it must be done. There's no argument about it, it gets done. And wow, can you imagine just clearing out everything? Then Holness will have to answer and have to tell us how we pay for his house. All these things we'll find out. We need somehow to convince the people that the way forward is a new constitution. That will be the foundation of the country. We don't have a foundation at the moment. The country's built on quicksand. That's what it's built on. And the JLP and PNP have just thrown water on it. We don't have education. How are you going to get anywhere without education? You know, after the COVID-19 malarkey, we had 3 years of learning loss, and it has not been caught up. It'll never be caught up. Let me tell you something. In 2012, there was a guy named, what's his name, Colonel Minto from the police. He's very high up in the police, and he said they did a survey of the penitentiaries, and they found that 60% of the inmates either were school dropouts or left with 1 or no subjects. 60% of them can't. Things are worse now. These boys ain't got no education. So in a few years' time, when they do the same survey, you're going to find 80 or 90% of the inmates are going to be like that. We can't. How do you think that Jamaica's going to succeed without education? Who teach? You know, if you see a doctor, the doctor at one point had a teacher.
Yeah.
Teachers are the most important thing here. That's right. Every engineer had a teacher. Every math teacher had a teacher. We have no foundation. They have made sure 100% that we don't have education in this country. You know why? Because it's great for America and Canada, because that way they can get their lovely cheap labor. They can get the cheap labor from here, uneducated, unskilled, to go over there and pick the tomatoes and whatever.
All of that, since you talk about teacher, I want to let my audience know. This new, may I do a video on him, you know? I'm going to do a video on him, and I'm going to bring documents. I'm talking about the Jamaica Teachers Association president. This is a new guy, right? The lady's not there no more.
Yeah, there's a new one now, yeah.
It's a new guy. This guy, in my opinion, is singing the song of Andrew Honest. People, because me pick him up on Andrew Honest radar. Because, you know why? When this thing does start about less than a year ago, I think Andrew Honest make a speech, and I did video on it, people. And anybody who follow me. Andrew Honest said in his speech, when it was about teachers migration, right? Andrew Honest make light of it. Guys, remember my video? Andrew Honest make light of it, and he also mentioned that, boy, maybe we should start with, like, basically we need just a trained teacher to send overseas then. Because since them love the teacher them. Guys, you remember that? I did a video on that, and I really emphasize. Dr. Chan, you remember that?
Yeah.
So that the Prime Minister said, so people, we just read what yesterday, the day before. This brother is saying the same thing. The JTA president is saying the same thing. I say, hold on there. Watch I know. So it seems as if they are thinking about to hustle Jamaican teachers, train teachers to send overseas when we don't have a Jamaica. People, they are about to send teachers overseas. Remember me do my video, you know. I'm going to say them and start send out teachers like a farm worker. People come to America, come spread bed and work a hotel and all them things. People who remember my video, you know. And that me say, you know, because Andrew want to say it out their mouth. So now the JTA president, I'm going to do a video on that because I have a document. I'm going to show the comparison speech. They can't, people, I want to hear me say, why you think this man would have said that? Dr. John, what do you think about that idea? Like shipping teachers overseas and we don't iron out the problem at home first.
Well, no, I think Andrew Honest was trying to make the point that our teaching colleges are so good that they're trying to get our
yes.
That's just rubbish.
That's exactly.
I don't believe it. Yeah, that's rubbish. That's rubbish.
Exactly. So, Dr. John, may and for about almost an hour now. So, move on to ask you the final question on SSL. If you should advise the government how to deal with this SSL, because what advice would I give them on this investigation?
Well, I've said already, the place should be closed down. They're contaminating the crime scene, aren't they? It's a crime scene, Carl.
Contaminated. Mm-hmm.
It's a crime scene. I remember when Lehman Brothers, and they had trillions of dollars in management or whatever. And straight away, you had all the staff leaving the building. It was closed down. WorldCom, the same thing, closed down to do their forensic audits straight away. And yet, in Jamaica, only in Jamaica, this could go on, Carl. Only in Jamaica. In the country's a banana. It's quite embarrassing, actually. I hope foreign white people don't hear this is going on because it's just beyond the joke. It's beyond the joke that you can get away with this. A company fleeces people. Not only that, government money's in there as well. It shouldn't be there. The Prime Minister took his money out just before all of this kicked off.
Man, I believe
you're paying the rent, and you're paying wages of people who reckon probably some of them are earning in the region of probably 10 million Jamaican dollars a year, and you're paying them still.
They have no mercy.
The people who actually did the theft, because remember, it's the people right at the top who did it, not nobody at the bottom. It ain't no receptionist. The people right at the top with the brains have done this.
Well, you know what the street. You know what the street is saying. The street is saying, Andrew Wallace, I pay them, I bribe them. I mean, I don't know. It kind of look like that because it makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. You understand me? And all these guys are bending up themselves in a pretzel and make the people them try to make it look like we are idiot, but them make themselves look like fool. And Nigel Clark is supposed to be some man with some education and knowledge and coming out to the Jamaican people over and over, making himself looks so terrible. Dr. John, what is the last word, sir?
My last words will be this, Carl. The people or anybody, your listeners, think about the Constitution is very, very important. Very important. I mean, I have a website. People can contact me. It's quite simple. Carl can give you the information. But we need to get together now. The only way we're going to get change in Jamaica is if the people unite. I would personally think that we have a national day of protest where we shut down everything. I live in Montego Bay, have the people turn up, and we go down by the airport, not even by the airport, we just block top road and bottom road. Nothing now move. No airplane. Planes can fly up, but they're not going to be flying in and out with anybody on them.
And I like.
We're going to lock down the road.
People have a protest. You have to disrupt them.
Yeah. All over Jamaica. Not no little idiotness when 20 people turn up with a cardboard, we want road and that kind of stuff. No, an organised protest. We say on this day, this is what we're doing, and we know where we target it. In Montego Bay, nothing ain't leaving the airport. We do it on a day when a ship comes in, so we block the ports and not now move down.
No tourists now going away.
Something else, in Kingston, round by Palisades, we block up this, we block off by the port, all tourists, same thing, no tourists ain't doing nothing. We shut down everything, Carl. We have the school children, we tell the school children, do you want to be educated? We ask a child, is your parent poor? They say yes. Is your grandparent poor? Yes. What do you think is going to happen to you? Do you think it's a cycle? You're going to be poor? Your children are going to be poor? Do you want that? No. You turn up for change. We get the school children out as well. No messing around. All 600,000 of them. We block everywhere. We don't have no bridging places. We don't have no road. Huh? Only black people live like this in a car.
Oh,
black people are come.
we say it every day. Only the black, we say it every day. Black leaders are the worst. Some of the black leaders the worst. Wicked to them kind. Wicked.
The worst.
The worst. Them are thief.
That's right. At least you can look at the white man and thinking, well, you can think, you can be weary of him. But your own brother?
People, your own brother. That's why no power for road to come a white man land people. People, the white man will never treat you so how the black man treat you, That's what I always say. Who is worse? The master or the slave will become master? Now, I always ask this question, who is worse? The master or the slave will become master? What do you ask you guys? Eh?
You're damn right, Carl. They're the worst. They're the worst people. And we need to rally around. And I'd hope that you're a good blogger. Every blogger needs to be going out there and say, look, it's time for a change. We can't continue like this. This is a disaster. The country's going nowhere. They're talking about building more hotels. Hotels don't pay nothing, Carl. We can see it. And the GDP doesn't move. It's always stagnating. Poverty increasing. Nobody's surely about the employment rate. It's 4.5%, 5%. But you know what they call employment? They're calling people sitting down on the side of the street, selling guinea and peanut and jackfruit, and rag and underwear and things like that out of cart. They call those people employed.
Let me ask a question. Dr. John. What percent of Jamaicans are self-employed? About approximately.
I can't give you a number on that, Carl, but it's going to be pretty high, isn't it? Because we're going to be talking about self-employment, where we're just talking about people hustling, aren't we? Which we see, or you don't have to leave your door and get into town. And the road, every Chinese shop, you'll see somebody sitting in the door, a woman sitting in the doorway selling something.
But
these people are self-employed.
But look here. As I growing up in Jamaica, this is my experience. The majority of Jamaica people are self-employed. Who are most of the people? Where they work? As a youth, me look around, majority of the people are self-employed. So if a man is selling on the market, sell some yam and banana and sell some, a man go burn some coal, he must sell a market, a man go buy 2 panty, put pan him head and then a man him run 2 panty on the street. The hand cart man, the Guinea man, the people who are selling any little thing in Jamaica for also 2 money. The Callaloo man, he does pure also, the man that run 2 robot when police on the road. Who go check them if they are working? How the government calculate those people?
That's right. Yeah, how do they count them? I've never such rubbish in my
You come farm me land today, I come cut me yard and me give a couple $1,000 and you understand me? Well, how the government come also is I'm self-employed, you know?
Yeah.
So when the government come and say Jamaica is almost fully employed, me want them to say, how did Andrew Onis and Nigel, how them come up with that number there? 95.5% of Jamaica is fully employed when most of the people are self-employed, seller market, hustler road, scamming, all of that.
Yeah, exactly.
How them calculate that?
Yeah.
So Dr. John, thank you so much for being here, brother. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks for the blue. Yeah, man, we have to talk about the bauxite one day now.
Yes, I have to have you back on to talk about the bauxite and continue to ring in that bauxite bell because a lot of people don't know anything about what's going on in the bauxite, man. Like, I was ignorant until I met you, brother. And we're going to come back here and educate the community about bauxite. So
yeah, man, I'm planning. Hopefully, I'm going to get down into St. Andrew in the week and go and see what the Randa, what they're doing down there, destroying the land.
Send me some footage, man. Send me some footage with the phone. Pick some footage with the phone or pictures. Send me some footages, please. We need to blast it out there. We need to blast it because people don't see it. People just hear we talk. People want to see it like we say Marvin went to that woman's house the other day where the dirt was right behind the woman's house and people could actually see, you know? So send me some footages, please. All right?
Yeah. I'm going to go with Marvin, actually. So we're organizing something for the week.
Yeah, so you're rolling Marvin?
Yeah, man, I'm rolling with him. Yeah, we went to Manchester, actually. We went to a place called St. Tullis and then Brokenhurst, man. You got there, Carlos?
Yes.
It's just poverty. Not pretty.
Wow. We need footages. We need footages. Yeah, okay. We have social media now. We can put it out there so the world see what's going on. No more play around. We need pockets shake out so we can recoup our Grand Picnic stuff. Thank you, Brother John. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, my brother. All right then. Peace, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
People want to say about Dr. John. It's always love to have Dr. John around. That man that know about everything. People. That man of people. You can ask him about any little thing you know about the people. If you ask him about bush, what kind of bush you boil for so and so, he'll probably tell you, you know. Hey man, you probably ask Dr. John, oh, you take our crosses off of me, sir. Want to take our crosses off of me, Dr. John? He probably tell him, you know. But anyway, this man, people, have some knowledge. I respect him. You see, from Will Rattigan and Jeffrey Tavares, and the man there. And yeah, they will make changes in Jamaica. So people, we're gonna thank you guys so much for being here. Facebook, I am so sorry it get cut off. And I may do it, you know. And I may do it. And I may do it at all. And I see somebody text me something on the phone there about Peter Phillips and God no more going on the phone, but I can't. Because I'm gonna cut out them people and me already cut them out one time and I may do it still. But today we're gonna talk about Philip Paulwell. The man lost him in baby mama. You talk about a politician, a Jamaican people, my PNP. Them kidnap him, baby mama, and the baby, 10-month-old. 10-month-old people. Me not love that. But before I go further, let me call this brother here. I'm have to say real quick. All right. Can't get him. So, people, before we go into the next segment, we're not going to get water, man. I'm going to go pee. You know, I'm pee. You know, go and go pee and come back, man. Go and go wee. Me there, how they come. Go and go wee and come back, man. Before. Go and go wee. Make we play one of these songs before
Can't hold me again.
Go along go with me, man. Me and you. We can play the tune. Yeah? Wait.
Can't hold me
Wait.
again.
Wait. Wait.
Can't hold me again.
What is it, people?
You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't hold me again. Can't hold me again. You can't hold me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't hold me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we act you in no act you. Covid money, me say we eat the you make a rat you. Use the youth them on the waste, I must have man to start you. Say we like a catch you, but we got enough to got you. Take this bit of money, girl, and say that is not you. One day the man above me up in my got up. Come on, kick in at the kitchen, some of my well like a part two. When singers and DJs and social media, that's coming at you. It burn me, 300% free. It burn me, garbage pile of the day. It burn me, the teacher them race. It burn me, I see corruption see. It burn me, mash down the people them own. It burn me, every day appear arms out. It burn me, appear money them a teeth. It burn me, and them a sell out the beach. Can't pull me again, you can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again.
Wait.
Can't pull me again.
Hey.
You can't pull me again.
Happy Sunday.
You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again. Come me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The 100 promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth and rap and they down in our river. Remember both money and the life and tell. Corruption smell and the pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell go mash up people start like thief when them sell. It burn me. Or they treat the market man. It burn me. Or them a treat the cat man. It burn me. Or they treat the peanut man. It burn me. Or them a treat the dirt man. It burn me. Or them a treat the sword man. It burn me. Or them a treat policeman. It burn me. Or them a treat soldier man. It burn me. How them a treat everyone. Can't pull me again.
People want to say, yeah, man, big up on yourself. It burn me. No, people, we're going to move to Mr. Philip Paulwell. People, I don't like what me hear going on in Jamaica because it is my country. And whenever I hear stuff like academia, it's not a good feeling, but I want you to understand that things like this going on in Jamaica all the time. Kidnapping, people disappear, they never come back. But this time, it seems as if it happened to a politician. So it's right on the doorsteps. This time, this crime sits on the politician doorsteps. And I must all I'm saying is, I'm hoping and praying for the safe return of this man's child and his baby mother. And remember, Peter Beaton forgive him and a lot more politicians. But I'm not going to use this moment today. I'm going to go and just wish the safe return of this beautiful baby, a nice little baby, people. Pretty little baby. And the baby mother. So let's read it, people. And I also have, I'll read it for you guys. And there's a lot of bangaranga going on in this story. Some people are saying that the next mother, one of the next baby mother, have something to do with it. They could interjump around on social media. But me also have a letter or a statement coming from the baby mama where everybody are blame. She say, no, she, you understand me? So, bangaranga go on so. You see, in my book, if I should run my country good, all the material could go on. No politician can screw this, that, and everybody. And policeman and all them things. The ethics must be up. But like I said, I'm not going to drag up the 2x4 upon him today because the man is hurting. You agree? All right. Let's get into the story, people. Because I feel for him, He's a father. Yeah, people. Can you imagine a 10-month-old me saying, I know him 10 months old? What them I eat if them living or dead? No, think about it. Think about if I have a 10-month-old baby missing from the comfort of its home. Have everything there where you buy feet, everything, baby stuff there all about the place. Everything. Where baby there? Where is the baby? How are you gonna feel about it? I may have another question before we start with the story. Why is the opposition so quiet in this? The opposition can put away politics, make up on the Prime Minister page, him at the boss. Him should have that on the theme page, front and center, or make a public statement. And next politician on the opposition side, this happened, people. This is a major news, This are not small things, people. Remember me say them things happen every day, but you have to understand who it happen to. You come right at doorstep now. So the water line move from down there so to up here so. If you should understand what I talk about. So there's no, me not see why the Labour are so, it's like a barbarian kind of politics of one of Jamaica. I mean some gorilla thing that's another politician lose. This happened to another politician and you want to tell me that the Prime Minister now come out and say so and make a statement. Talk to people. Moment like this, you put politics aside. Damn it. Well, you guys are out of conscience. The white man will never do it. That's why Dr. John Lennon said it and me said it all the time. Who is worse? The master or the master who becomes the slave who turned master? Heartless against each other. I wonder if I understand the people. Me not see the politician might push it and say, slam it, condemn this action. Slam, condemn. It's like we get so numb to crime, my people. People, this morning somebody sent me a picture on my phone, a video of a shooting in Jamaica. It was live. There was a camera there and somebody house or some place that caught the shooting. If you see how Jamaica people handle stuff like that, the man them dirty, get dirty, People, if you see all the Jamaica people come out and all them, just you see the body language, people, I promise I'll do a video out of that video for you. I will not show the actually conning, but I'll definitely show the video and all the Jamaican people them go look at the car. How do people look the body language of Jamaican people like they don't care no more if somebody dead? It's like Jamaican people getting numb to crime like this. The part of the video that really hurt me, my people, I saw a little girl who's about, can't be more 9 to 10 the most. People, the little girl walk up to the car, remember, the man them get, and the car just roll to a stop. However, up in there get pepper up, they get dirt. And the whole committee come up, people I saw a little, no more than 9-year-old girl went to the car and she hold on for the car window like stuff like this. And I looking close, looking at that. You are telling me about a 9, 10-year-old little girl looking at that. And this is a norm for so many kids in Jamaica every day. So what do you think gonna happen a couple more years from now when somebody get pow, pow, pow out there? This little girl is gonna get so numb, she ain't gonna be looking at that. Oh, sure. Me not gonna look for that one day. Me look for the one last week, me not gonna look for that one day. Me do something here, me can't go look on it. People, this is how we deal with crime in Jamaica. We become numb. Nothing about crime, So, me don't like to see politicians change, When they come to each other, set example, Like this happened to Philip Paulwell, Me don't like to liberate them. Put down politics for a minute. Let's think about another Jamaican. We'll lose. It could have happened to you too. Don't be too comfortable in an element. Don't be too comfortable. Crime is in Jamaica. It doesn't matter of when, it's not if. It reaches anybody's doorstep. And this might be a wake-up call. So I was expecting because I went to the Prime Minister page. The Prime Minister posts all different type of stuff. None of this will happen. The Prime Minister, the man at the same page get hacked. His phone, his account get hacked. They have access to him email. A lot of stuff. Let me read this, and we'll talk at the end of this. Let me read this story. Because this is a big bang around. So first them clone his phone and his account, his bank account. They say them try to hack his bank account. I don't hear nothing from the opposition. They met about the JLP party. You know what I'm saying? They should have come out, man, in some solidarity, something like this, man. Not true, Jamaica. Not true. Not true, people. Tell the truth. Put politics aside, man. It's a father, this. It's a father. God damn it to now, goddamn gorilla Jamaica when they come to this. They know the people of Mabata must do better. We not show the love of attack there, you know. But anyway, Philip Paulwell, I'm reading from the book of Nationwide today. Philip Paulwell confirms his daughter and the child's mom are missing. Member of Parliament for East Kingston and Port Royal, Philip Paulwell, has confirmed reports that his 10-month-old child and her mother have been missing since Saturday morning. Mr. Paulwell says he is gravely worried about their disappearance and is appealing for their safe return. A high-level investigation is underway into the disappearance of the woman and her 10-month-old child from the Mollines Road area of St. Andrew. The woman and her daughter were last seen about 7:30 on Saturday morning. Paulwell says it appears that two were seemingly abducted from the St. Andrew home. This is scary and comes at a time when I have been threatened by scammers who have hacked my phone and bank data and are demanding money to release the data, said Paulwell. I have made it clear that I will not give into extortionists, but this is serious and dangerous. This is a serious and dangerous development. It's alleged that the child's mother told friends she received a phone call from another woman earlier this week. The woman reportedly claimed the MP is also the father of her child. It is understood that the women agreed to meet at a point in Kingston 10 area to discuss problems both are having with the MP. So, two women supposed to talk about problem they're having with this baby father. Yeah. Mr. Paulwell says he's already contacted the police in the matter of his missing child and her mother. I have given a full statement. I have also increased my security measures. I am worried sick over their safety and hope the police, who have launched a high-level investigation, will find the abductors and get them both home safe and sound, added Mr. Paulwell. You hear that, people? So you hear the story about the women, them, and she's supposed to meet up another woman at a point in Kingston 10 area and talk, and she missing. She been missing since, my gentle people. She been missing since. So the missing one, word have it that the other baby mama must have something to do with it. So according to what me I read here, about to read for you now, she said that vloggers are saying and that she's involved and try to get her in the next baby mama, you know. Big things are going on, people. You hear me? So she put out a statement. The other baby mama, who it's alleged that she's supposed to go meet her or something like that, she put out a statement. But remember, people, before we go read her statement for you, Philip Paulwell phone have been cloned. No, he's saying in other things I've read, he's claiming that these hackers want $50,000 from him to release his data. He said they also try to hack get into his bank account and all this stuff. I did a story on that, guys. Remember when I pulled off the freeway and I was at a spot in a lonely road? Remember I pulled over and did a video on that for you. So they want $50,000. and they have photos on his phone. I think he have like, I think they say they have like 20 years, if I'm not mistaken, of his email. And they have phone of they have photos of Mr. Paulwell. They also are saying that Mr. Paulwell is also a child molester, which he refuted and said that no, he never messed with nobody underage. They say they're gonna release stuff on Mr. Paulwell. Some stuff have been released. They are on social media. Have I seen them? Can confirm or deny. No, Dr. Paulwell, they said they're gonna release more stuff on Dr. Paulwell. Last week, what, Sunday? Remember I did the video for you guys and I read it? You understand me? They released some video, some images from Dr. Paulwell device to his some politician and some of his close friends. Well, you understand what I'm saying? And there's a serious stuff is going on, people. And know this. Hold on, people. That will get me. Hold on, because we don't sit uncomfortable, people, because, you know, me have to get to the edge and I have to put something behind me to make me have a good seat. You know what I say? Brace me back. Not sure. All right. Lean back. No, people. A serious thing are going on, you know. People are serious thing are going on, you know. Look, me I try to make you know what's going on, you know. Because some people are see the abduction, but they don't know about the cloning of the phone and the blackmailing and all of that are going on, try to get a bank account. Is serious stuff are going on we don't know about, people. We don't know who is after Philip Paulwell. So now in them hacking and trying to take him money and him saying now bow. So is this, me don't know, people. I just don't know what to put on it. Me don't know, people. So they said they're going to release more of his stuff that is on his instrument. So he's not in a good position right now. He might have to worry about his baby mama and his child. He might have to worry about what else going to drop on aisle 6. They say they also have correspondent communication between him and his client. Remember, he's a lawyer. Me did the video for you guys. Me just reflect what the video want me to read in the video and I drop piece to you guys. Them also said that yes, they might release communication between him and his client that could be damning to people. That could be damning that communicate a lawyer and one of your client information drop out there. A lawyer, do you understand what I'm saying, people? So Mr. Paulwell is not in a good place tonight. Cybercrime is at him and abduction is on him. And all that is we're talking about is on the politician's doorstep right now as we speak. So let me get into this. People, Jaja, I just hope the Prime Minister had come out and be a big man and said, you know, you're not too late. You're not too late for the Prime Minister to come out, man. Come on, man. Show solidarity. You're the man of the country, man. Yes, man. Show solidarity, man. No matter how I beat all the Prime Minister every day with 2x4, if something should happen to him, family member, people may go feel sad, you know. I'm going to send him condolences or, you know, get well soon. I hurt with upon people. We can't live so barbaric. We can't live so against each other. Me not see the white man treat the white man so. Me not see the white man treat the white man so, or the white man that treat the black man so in the white man country. But why a black treat the next black so in their own country? The same thing me I say every day, and the same thing Dr. John Lennon just come here, so come tell and say. The slave who turn master treat you worse than the master. So let me get into it, people. As much as I can read, okay? Stay away. Bear with me on the reading, okay? Come here, open it up and I'll look at thing, people. So this is a statement. Statement by Leoda Bradshaw. This is an alleged statement from Mr. Paulwell's other baby mama, who is not missing. So people are saying she is the one who set up and take away the other baby mama. All right? So she's putting out a statement to clear her name. Okay, guys? So let's do this the right way. Statement by Leoda Bradshaw. My name is Leoda Bradshaw. I am a federal officer. So she's not squabs. You see it? All right? She's a federal officer. I have a daughter with Mr. Philip Paulwell, and we are in a long-term relationship. I wish to state categorically that I have absolutely nothing to do with the disappearance of Miss Tashina Patterson and her baby girl. You know what I'm saying, people? She has cleared her name. The only interaction I have ever had with Miss Patterson is through a brief Facebook exchange. I wish to share the sequence of events leading up to my exchange with Miss Patterson, that is a missing woman. In May 2023, that is May of this year, my 8-year-old daughter with Philip was sent sexually explicit photos, which were later followed by email threats and extortion attempts. So this is May. So Philip Paulwell has been going through this thing from up in May. How long Philip Paulwell been trying to extort you? What's going on with Philip Paulwell? How the government get to the bottom of this? What's going on here? Is it some, who's trying to get Philip Paulwell? What did he do? What's going on? Did he do something? Because we can see here from May that them try to get with his other baby mama. So on the scenario, these photos, Jaja, and try to extort. And so the lady live overseas. She live overseas, look at Florida she live, based on what I'm about to read. So in May 2023, my 8-year-old daughter with Philip was sent sexually explicit photos, which were later followed by email threats and extortion attempts. The matter was reported to the FBI, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and the Broward County Sheriff's Department Internet Crimes Agent. So I'm thinking she's in Florida. I'm just thinking. Crimes against, so let me call her name good. So she exploited children and Broward County Sheriff's Department and Internet Crimes Against Children. So she report there. They later reported the matter to the Jamaican authorities. The threats against our child, so she said, the authorities up here so reported the matter to the Jamaican authorities. The threats against our child continued for months as the authorities investigated. On Sunday, September 3rd, an email was sent to the preliminary group meeting making threats that personal information and Philip would be released to the public. Remember I told you about Sunday, guys? I did that video for you guys. And I said Sunday, right? And the third, yeah, that's when it was released to friends and other politicians. I'm hearing that stuff circulating social media. I'm hearing all kind of stuff, all type of allegations. So on Sunday, September 3rd, an email was sent to the preliminary, my idea. It is bigger than that, caca close. Hi! No, these are good people. This is serious. Like I know this, all of this, I know the baby and the woman gone. On Sunday, September 3, an email was sent to the parliamentary group meeting making threats that personal information and Phillips would be released to the public. Then go to parliament with the bangarang now. The parliamentary group, they will make threats that they might people personal information. People, I'm not tell you, I read something where they are saying that they have about 20 years of his information, his emails. The man is a lawyer and a politician. Wow. So they are saying that they make threats to the parliamentary group, making threats, and that personal information on Philip would be released to the public. They also made damning threats against our child. Now, on Tuesday, September 5th, I received, on Tuesday, remember that's Sunday now. So now on Tuesday, September 5th, I received an email from a Jessica Dean 568@gmail.com advising me she has been trying to contact me for months on Facebook to inform me that Miss Patterson had a child with Phillips. I spoke to Philip and he continued that I spoke with Philip and he confirmed that he had a brief relationship with Miss Patterson and it's possible that the child was his, but he was not certain as a DNA test had not yet been done. Following my conversation with Philip, I reached my Facebook history and noticed in my spam chats messages from an account with the name Jessica Dean, who had the PNP logo as her profile photo. She said she had been trying to reach out to me since June to bring to my attention that the fact that Miss Patterson's child was Phillips. This was the first time I was hearing about Miss Patterson and the child. I also noticed, remember, this lady have a long-term relationship with the politician. That's where we have a problem with ethics. Guys, example should be set so the younger ones can follow. But me not gonna beat him today because he feel away. You understand me? So she see some of the This was the first time I was hearing about Miss Patterson and the child. I also noticed that Miss Patterson had searched my youth. I also noticed that Miss Patterson had searched for my profile on LinkedIn 4 weeks ago. And again, 2 weeks before the emails came. Wow. On Tuesday, September 5th, I sent Miss Patterson a message on Facebook messaging, advising her that Philip had opened up to me about their involvement. So, that's 2 days later. On September 5th, which is a Tuesday, I sent Miss Patterson a message on Facebook Messenger advising her that Philip had opened up to me about their involvement and the possibility that the child was his. I advised her that Philip and I would ensure the child is taken care of financially and a DNA test would be done to ensure that Philip was the father of the child. That was the only time I had any altercation with Miss Patterson. I have never spoken to her by phone, nor have I made any arrangement to meet her. Any such reports in social media are lies and will be passed on to my lawyer for action to be taken in the days ahead. I have shared all information I have with the authorities, and I hope their investigation will lead to the safe return of Miss Patterson and our baby girl. As can be seen from any exchange with Miss Patterson, there was no anger, but just a genuine wish to see that an innocent child is taken care of and not caught up between two parents no longer in a relationship. I thought up at the top, she said she have a long-term relationship. May I go back up there and look, Because I help you dissect people argument, You better come to me good. Okay? We don't just read up at top, that's what she say. they are in a long-term relationship, or was in a long-term relationship, or his. May I go back up and read, you know? May I go finish talking about my first. So, yeah, so as from mentioning that Miss Patterson, it was no anger, but just a genuine wish to see that an innocent child is taken care of and not caught up between two parties no longer in a relationship. Okay. I will continue to work with the local and I guess the relationship over now. She probably mean that the relationship is over now that she found out that him breed an ex woman. I continue to work with the local and U.S. authorities to get to the bottom of the threats against my family, in particular our young daughter. I will continue to pray for the safe returns of Miss Patterson and her baby and ask anyone with information to contact the police. She placed the text down here, people, but we cannot read it. It's kind of blurry. That a little bit of correspondence between her and the missing woman. People, want to think about this in the comment section. That sound good? You understand me? So what I heard is that there's some type of Prado or some type of Jeep or SUV kind of vehicle pull up outside. You know? YouTube, you know the thing set up sometime. Internet with the pan. Go in and out. Sorry about that, but you're there. People, me no like to hear me here. You know good. You know good people. Me say me no want to be politician today, you know, because all the media piece are ass. You know, my excuse me language today. I said the son of me if you go there. You see me I say, and him need him baby to come back home, because now we see they're asking this other woman, they're harassing the other baby mother. Do you see that? So were they harassing the missing baby mama too? We don't know. So all this harassment and this cloning of his phone and try to get money out of his account and all this hell broke loose from me. Because we just know about this cloning recently, you know. We knew about this cloning recently, like Mr. Phillips was trying to deal with it on the inside without coming public. But him couldn't take it no more. It made the news that him phone had been hacked and what have you. So he was expecting them. Me don't know if them threaten him and say, me I go road, go dash out a picture of them, you know. So him just do the thing and go ahead of them and come in on the media and accept and said him stuff was hacked. They also said that him have a lot of young girl who him a deal with, and him have something like 61-year-old. These are allegations. And I read it. And they are gonna expose him. He's dealing with young girls, mine and him a perv or whatever they want to say. But he answered to it. His answer to that was, him not deal with Pitney. Appear big woman impress. Him not deal with Pitney. People, this is serious. So all of that, try to extort and stuff. Yesterday morning, in baby mama, one of his baby mama, and a beautiful baby, gone missing, people. Brother, may I wish for the safe return. Because me couldn't imagine myself. My picnic now come home. I mean, look, the picnic tired there, so I high cheer that me feed her, you know. She like your favorite cereal on top of the fridge. Your clothes are everywhere as a little baby. People imagine that. Baby a 10-month-old. 10-month-old baby full of life. And them run the house. Precious thing them. So, Jano, I'm asking for the safe return of this man, baby. And look here, people. Now mix up a baby them in night, man. You know, it's like if a man can't catch quack with catching shot. The youth innocent, man. Let go the youth and the woman. Anybody else see this? I mean, all I can do is appeal. I don't know, this is social media. All type of people watch it. You never know. Anybody have this man, baby man, let go that man. I pray to God that not, you know, some thoughts that come to my head turn out to be a lie, you know. Because normally when you hear say some people they are missing, nice when we hear the end result, people. And we can't sit down and people. Some serious thing, people. And me that feel the same way if a labor right happen to people. I do a video for them same way, people. Me say me that feel the same way if a labor right happen to. I that feel the same way for them, people. Can you imagine your baby not there? 10-month-old baby, you know what sitting baby have in the house? Most of the stuff you look around the place is the babies. Most of the stuff you're going to look around here. You can't go in a room and not see the baby. 10-month-old baby. Just see that they will watch. But I brought to you a story of the husband and wife and their 16-year-old son. Got dirty in them own house in them night gown like somebody surprised them in them house. And the mother have a young baby unborn. So 4 of them gone. But the news say 3. So we know that people are heartless in Jamaica. But let me say people, something have to be done and crime. I hope this is an eye-opener. I hope this watermark will reach a politician doorstep, mean something. I hope this knocking on politician door to tear it down and bring crime coming there and you and your family. I hope you don't take this moment in vain and do something in Jamaica with crime. That's why me not think say we are there yet. Because you don't see the prime ministers or people in the Labour Right Party, the woman them, it's like nobody not feel nothing for the man. Nobody not see this. Talk to me, my people. Tell me what you think in the comment section. As usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time here on my page, go ahead and subscribe on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook. And don't forget to hit the bell in the right-hand top corner and press all. So anytime I come here, so one of there so live with me in the comment section, man. And people when me done, me go read the comments. Because a lot of time I do my delivery, me don't read comments. Because if me pay attention to comments, me cannot focus and deliver the way me intend to deliver for you guys. Alright guys? Thank you guys so much, guys. Don't forget Mystic Sensation. For you guys who don't know about Mystic Sensation, husband and wife, them fresh on YouTube with this type of stuff. And them out there, them beat the drum people for Jamaica. And me not talk about no passa people. You know, so me not send up on a passa page, right? People, if on a page, me I send them go make your brain go drink some knowledge. And then me I send the people. I go over there, go watch him and his wife. Whenever me have the time, people try. Even me can watch just a piece of it, people. Me go show me presence. Mystic Sensation is very important to us. You have Will Rattigan. You know Wayne Lonesome and all them man there already. And all of you Partner Draw TV fans, Andre Stevens, stay up. Stay up. Pray up. Pray up, people. We don't know what I'm going right now. Like me tell me people, me tell them in the first part, they say, Andre Stevens send me some video to put out for join the passa train. You know, say, I'm afraid of that train there. You call like I'm afraid of her, so me that group. You're running a step on road and hearse, I can't. Hey, you're so afraid of hearse a pass upon road now. We run gone left hearse when hearse a come. I saw me run the passa. Me now get locked up in that T-hole. Me never rule, me go say T-hole. Me now get locked up in that T-hole. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really, really love you guys. Rels White, you cooking steak already? People, Mr. Rels, I say, me make Rels run off a left steak, you left a steak on fire and all them things because of me cause you and is it there? We have cook steak and rice and peas or food or ton corn meal. Some man don't feel good to come talk about the ton corn meal, because the chest too big. All of a sudden now the ton top flight. We don't talk about ton corn meal no more, but people must I tell you. I start having my tongue calming more on a regular basis. Come to find out that my taste bud tastes a little bit different now as I get older. My taste bud wanted turn caramel that's a little bit more softer. So in order to make me turn caramel, people, I put more water in it. So it's soft. I don't like turn caramel hard. I mean, also find something like turn caramel with fish, steamed fish. Because I like to have the gravy. You understand me, people? Turn caramel and gravy. You don't, hold on, you don't eat turn caramel no more? We used to dig out the bun out of the pot butter. Eh? Look about bun. Look, no, I don't own a mama new pots. Because a lot of the leakage in a mama pot, I own to do it. I want to broke up, mama put on the pot side in to cover up the hole. Where the pot, God not tell people secret. Somebody not gonna like it. Who remember when mama pot a leak? When the pot too enough and she cook soup and the handle pop out of the pot. When the handle pop out of the pot, remember so nana soldering and they sit there, you know, so mama put flour there at the pot side. And she put caramel there. Anything she get, people are scrape banana, put there, people. All yam mama put there. Did you know the picnic them near pot side? Did you know the greedy picnic them near the pot? Then near me people all fight on the pot side. Did you know me find myself papa up on my pot side and make the pot leak out? Water leak out and mama pot to back side, have to squeeze your hand back. Quick! No go I can never do that too. I saw no born rich. No go here, man. Now let me tell you the secret on social media. I know let me tell you the secret. What about the rice bun? How much I know? Just like when they're firing up rice burning, just throw the pot in the sink and put some water in it and just come back to it later. Could you do that in Jamaica first time? You. Are you gonna really deal with the pot on a different level with your spoon? I'm gonna show you all the spoon. I'm gonna show you something. Because somebody don't go to remember. La la le la le la. I have a spoon here, but a platinum, I get a real spoon. I get a real spoon. What are the people? I'm going to show you what I used to do. But people can't fool me. No. When I scrape out pot, hold on, man. Because I found a pot professional. Oh no. Should I get some doctorate? In a dealing with pot, they are firing now. No found a lot of metal, heavy metal in a one. Because no found a nyam, no found a metal pot them. Let me show you, because no goddamn fit God. Look here. This is a pot. We look a skillet. Why you little egg and all the little thing there? See there? How you hold the spoon when you get in the pot bottom? When you crib and sit down. Why I couldn't remember how to do it? People, let me show you a crib and pick your crib out pot bottom. Let me show you a cream pick where cut out crepe out pat bottom whole spoon. People, they don't hold this up. This guy crepe out pat bottom. No. Who crepe out pat bottom? Lads! They're dead. Me say cream pick the no whole spoon so when they go for pat bottom. This cannot crepe out pat bottom. This is how you get down to the bottom of your pot. If you cook porridge, you could turn cornmeal, you cook rice, because growing up in Jamaica, food is never enough. You never get a belly full most of the goddamn time. Why can you say if you turn it back and whap it back for the pot water and they have bakes with you? Well, how much time you go back and drink pot water if you fill up your belly? But look here, people, there's nothing wrong with pot water. Because pot water, what do you think is soup? Soup is just a souped up pot water. That's all that is. What is soup? Hold on, what is soup? Looking at it now, man. Because I want me a big man, me looking at it. I'm saying, right, can we call it pot soup, you know? What is pot water? What is soup? What's the difference? When I look at scale and that time in there, I'm not drinking water, man. How much time in Jamaica we don't have no meat and we turn the pot water in a soup, turn in a molo. But anyway, back to the greedy picnic and all them crepe out pot butter. This is how you approach. You can't hold spoon so when you go for pot butter. Greedy picnic, you hold a spoon so. Look, may I teach somebody today. I want to tell you crepe out pot butter. And somebody plan to go crepe out them rice bottom tonight. Rice and PD. People, I saw you crepe out bun. Your finger Up in there, you know. People, when I skip up one body, you really don't need a part of the spoon, you know. Because you really don't need this part of the spoon, all of that. All of the spoon broke in half. Just find the scrape out pot bottom, because it's not about the handle of the spoon that get the work done. Is this part of it here, and you have the closeness with one finger in the damn spoon. Like, look, people, someone no shame, no shame. And you grab your pot and you scrape it. I swear to God, sometimes you man I scrape out pot bottom. Rice hard, you know. People, rice is the hardest thing to pick out of pot bottom. Bun rice, hard, right? Allow me to tell you. One look a bit by the spoon more in front of the spoon, so that you pull up the spoon. Now when I scrape out the pot bottom now, the porridge bottom now, the bun and the porridge bottom, it's a little bit softer, you know, the porridge, you know. The water and all them things is different. So when I go down to the bottom now, your pot bottom, you can get in a line. When you make one scrape for the next side, you don't have to do so. Like rice and ton, cornmeal hard too. Cornmeal want hard. People sometimes have to walk away from ton cornmeal in the pot. And sometimes to get it out, you have to wet it. How many of you wet your bun and yam it? Come on, greedy picnic. Go like in a member because you have the food now and everything is okay. How much are you wet up on a bun? May I wait for the answer? Greedy picnic, come here. You hear the pot or not? Come on, greedy picnic. Answer! Carlos, I let out the secret today. So now when I scrape out the porridge bottom now, sometimes one scrape from one pot, part of the pot go out there so, and it roll up, ball up like orange skin when you peel orange skin. Come on, guys, you remember all them things there? Them things in my head like yesterday, as I used to see a lot of your greedy kids do it. I never do that. I was the only person, I never do none of that. You mad people. Look here, one scrape on it, so that's easy to get rid of the pot, the bun and the porridge bottom. You make one scrape or so, one long, you dry so there's a nice mouthful, you know. They start on the next side, because it's easy to get out. Out of all of them bun, porridge bun are the easiest. Guys, don't forget them 4 days. That's where I come from. I'm not afraid to talk to no greedy pick no hold the spoon so. Man, I go for pot bottom, spoon angle, hey, spoon angle, you can't broke out the whole of the party, man. Just give it a party, because a pot bottom I go for. Not for all the parents are good pot today. Not for you guys, who your parents are good pot. And you guys ever tip up mama dumpling when the pot are cook? Like, seriously tip up mama dumpling when the pot are cook. Yeah? You do it too? And I may want to do it. Me a company. Man. A whole pound there, you know. But you don't hide and go like say, oh, no remember them days there. But it does life. Just poor life, people. Whenever I eat roast banana yet, and scrape it up with the knife and put salt on it. Whenever I used to eat that. Roast banana. Yeah, man, you peel the banana and you put it on the cool, man, and it nice, you know. Scrape it and you put. What about roast dumpling? Sometimes mama cooks, mama put one dumpling, give me some flour, and mama make a dumpling and put it on the fire. But my mother don't ramp it for your pot. Mama don't play thing. Mama go for take it away. Mama don't play thing when I, you know. That's why I'm used to near my for pot side and make a spot water leak out in the fire and out it. Don't tell me mother, you hear? Anyway, people, thank you so much. We have to just cheer up, people. Too much stuff are going on. Let me tell you something how I feel about Andre Stevens right now. May I tell you, and this may I tell you from my heart. Me and somebody attacked earlier, they called me, because a lot of people call me, ask what's going on Andre Stevens page. To me, people, how I feel, let me tell you the God truth from the bottom of my heart. It is like a dark cloud hanging around the place. Hanging over social media, hanging around the country. It's like a dark moment for the country. And all I may tell people, me hurt. It's not a good feeling. It's like a dark moment. That's how I feel what's going on with the page, Andre Stevens page. It's like a dark moment, people. There's a dark cloud, there's a dark spot that just hanging. You know, and I wish this dark cloud go away. With some rain can come and wash this cloud away. Right, guys? That's how I feel about Andre Stevens stuff. So for all you guys that call me, people, me don't know nothing. Me don't know nothing, people. Me don't know, no call me about it, people. Me know you're concerned, and I know, say, you know, and Ray. But people, I do not know. I do not know. And I stay out of stuff. You know, me have my own page. Like, you know, that are internal affairs. Right, guys? You understand? You agree? It's internal affairs. So, guys, I'm going to play one song before me leave you guys. And I want you guys to listen to this song. It's by Jamaican Carlos. Not a bad sounding song. I want you guys to listen to this song. It's called Rain, people. Just like me say a while ago. I wish some rain come and wash this dark cloud away. I really mean it from the bottom of my heart. You see what I say? Me mean it, people. I really mean it. Hope some, you know, because, I mean, Andre Stevens is Andre Stevens. Him do that type of work there. That the seat are for him, seat over there are for him. Nobody can sit down in that there, so. We are for him the spot there, so. So people make a play my song on behalf of the Partner Draw community and the Andre Stevens fans that will pass the page. May I pray for some rain to wash away the dark clouds. This is a song done by me. Yes, Jamaican Carlos. Don't be surprised. Tell me how it sounds in the comment section.
Yeah. I like it when it rains, yes. Yeah. Oh yes. Girl, I like it when it rains, yeah. I like it when it thunders. I like it when it rains, yeah.
Wow, some rain, people.
It makes me feel much younger. Girl, it's raining in my bed. Na. It's raining in my bed. Yeah. Girl, it's raining in my bed. Na. Girl, it's raining in my bed. Yeah. Ooh. I need my sheet can't wait, it doesn't matter. My mattress weight, it doesn't matter. Girl, as long as I'm with you, you and only you will do. If my pillow gets wet, it doesn't matter. My blanket wet, it doesn't matter. Girl, I'm so in love with you. So whenever we make, girl, I like it when it rains. Yeah. I like it.
Pull it up. What do you say, people? Pull up one time.
Yeah.
Like and share, people.
I like it when it rains, yeah.
Yeah, man. We need some rainbow to wash away the dark clouds. Don't you?
Oh, yes.
Jaja. What?
Girl, I like it when it rains, yeah. I like it when it thunders. I like it when it rains, yeah. It makes me feel much younger. Girl, it's raining in my bed.
It's raining right now. Yeah, man.
It's raining in my bed, yeah. Girl, it's raining in my bed. Na. Girl, it's raining in my bed, yeah. Ooh. I need my sheet can't wait, it doesn't matter. My mattress weight, it doesn't matter. Girl, as long as I'm with you, you and only you will do. If my pillow gets wet, it doesn't matter. My blanket wet, it doesn't matter. Girl,
Where's the money pull up? Where money there? I love you. All right, I'll pull you up here one more time.
I like it when it rains, yeah.
What else I like it?
Oh, yes.
Don't make me remind you about the greedy self. What do you say?
Girl, I like it when it rains, yeah. I like it when it thunders. I like it when it rains, yeah. It makes me feel much younger. Girl, it's raining in my bed. Na 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 na. It's raining in my bed. Yeah.
All the partner job people them, big up on yourself. You know?
Na 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 na. Girl, it's
Jaja.
raining in my bed.
Whoa!
Ooh, I need my sheet weight, it doesn't matter. My mattress weight, it doesn't matter. Girl, as long as I'm with you, you and only you will do. Eat my pillow,
Thank you, Debbie.
doesn't matter. My blanket weight, it doesn't matter.
For the super chat.
So in love with you. So
Hey.
girl,
Hey.
I like you when it rains.
What's it? I'm gonna pull up, Debbie. All right, you deserve it.
Yeah. I like it when it rains.
Jaja.
Yeah.
Hey! Big up all the people in the boat here, yard and abroad. What is it, people?
Girl, I like it when it rains.
La 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 la. La 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 la. What to say? Lord Jesus. Lord sir. Money pull up? Alright, make it clear. Alright guys. We love it, you know. But I make me all hot and all them things there.
Oh yes. Girl, I like it when it rains.
Na 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 na.
I like it when it thunders.
Na 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 na.
I like it when it rains. Yeah.
Good tune, people.
Makes me feel much younger. Girl, it's raining in my bed. Na 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 na. It's raining in my bed. Girl, it's raining in my bed.
Who are some real people? Wash the dark clothes away.
Girl, it's raining in my bed.
Tomorrow will be a beautiful day, people.
Ooh, I need my sheet weight, it doesn't matter.
No?
My mattress weight, it doesn't matter. Girl, as long as I'm with you,
Yeah.
you and only you will do. Eat my pillow weight, it doesn't matter.
No?
My blanket weight, it doesn't matter. Girl, I'm so in love with you.
Yes.
So whenever we make, girl, I like it when it rains.
Na 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 na.
I like it when it thunders. I like it when it rains.
Rain upon our all in pastor.
It makes me feel much younger.
Lord, sir. Lord. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sandra Pastor, manners and respect and love. What to say,
I
people?
like it when it rains. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, yes.
Girl, I like it when it rains.
Na 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 na.
I like it when it thunders.
Yeah, man.
I like it when it rains. Yeah. It makes me feel much younger. Girl, it's raining in my bed.
Hey,
Na 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 na.
hey.
It's raining in my bed.
Yes, it is.
Girl, it's raining in my bed.
It's raining in my
Na na
bed.
na na. Girl, it's raining in my bed.
It's raining in my bed.
Ooh, I leave my sheet weight, it doesn't matter. My mattress weight, it doesn't matter. Girl, as long as I'm with you, you and only you will do. If my pillow gets weight, it doesn't matter.
No.
My blanket weight, it doesn't matter. Girl, I'm so in love with you. So whenever we make, girl, I like it when it rains.
Yo, yo, yo.
I like it when it thunders. I like it when it rains.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La la.
It's raining in my bed. La la la. It's raining in my bed. Yeah. Girl, it's raining in my bed. La la la. It's raining in my bed. Yeah. Ooh. Girl, the rain is falling and I need you now. And my body's calling and I need you now. Please don't let this moment pass. I don't know how long this rain gonna last. Baby, hold me, squeeze me, touch me, tease me. You know I can do just to please me. Girl, I love you. Girl, I like it when it rains. Yeah, yeah.
What I say?
I like it when
Can't go on.
I like it when it rains. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
It makes me feel much younger. Girl, it's raining in my bed.
Guys, thank you guys so much. Manners, enough respect, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Manners, love, and respect. Tell me how my song sound. Me can't go on. Remember me a DJ, you know, people. Me not singer, you know. My brother used to sing when me there in Jamaica, but through me there now, me have to sing for myself and learn to sing. Tell me how it sound. I love you. I'm a gone. One love. Roll on, people. 916. Hold on, people, before I leave you guys. Yes. So, guys, thank you guys for the blessing on YouTube, the super chat. Thanks for every person who put a penny in the old man hat. People loving them, I appreciate you know. Let me say before me leave, all me can say a word of a prayer for Father Boss. Because we need him right now. Remember, we need him right now in a Gideon. As the Gideon get rougher and rougher, we need soldiers in the army. So, you know, belt have to go tighten up and boot have to go lace up a little bit tighter. You see what I say? And if your helmet fall off your head, you have to go tighten it. You see what I say, people? Because the Gideon get rougher and rougher. And look here, we need every soldier in the army. And we now left the man for the battlefield. Thank you, guys. Talk to you guys later. Wanna eat today? What for dinner, people? Just tell me. Me run a little water and read. Can I read the comment right now? May I read the comment right now, people? Please just tell me what I eat tonight. If I don't call me, don't be afraid to tell me. If I create banana roast in a fire like me, I tell about a while ago, don't be afraid to tell me what for dinner tonight. Before me hang up. May I give you a few minutes? Just tell me what for dinner. I just want to know. I'm just curious. I might want to come over. I'm just saying. What's for dinner tonight, people? What I cook? Some ackee and fried dumpling. That is real swine. No, it's not real swine. That's somebody else. That's Debbie Jervis. Ackee and soft and fried dumpling. What on there? When I do, no, I tell them when I eat because you know when people come on the yard, when people come on the yard, you don't take off in a pot. When you wait till people left before you remove a pot from the stove. Some people also hide their pot when people come to the yard. I've seen that before, people. Scrambled eggs and green plant. Wow. Rest right at the T-bone. You deal with the T-bone steak and sour cream and whoa. Me can have a call where I cook chive, potato, Oh wow. Potato what? Crushed potatoes, potato salad. All right. Give me that one. Facebook, wanna eat. Facebook, wanna eat. Facebook, wanna eat today. Wanna eat. What's your Facebook I deal with? What? I saw that on Facebook. Vinette rice, curry chicken and white rice. Whoa, me name some of that. Just give me the part of the bone. Roasted breadfruit. That JP said roasted breadfruit and fish stew, peas and nobody now name no ton caramel today. No bun. 2 crabs on the side. No, red white. You're going too good. You talk about T-bone steak and crab on the side. That's a good thing right there. So that's called like a yard that will come knock up the door. Curry chicken, rice and peas and raw salad. Pamela Brown. That sounds good. Patricia Williams. Where you cook over there? Open your pot there, let me see now. Curry chicken with curry. Curry chicken with curry basmati rice with salad and cook early. I cook earlier. No callers, you're welcome at any time and eat with me. Bless up to eat with me. Bless up. Bye bye. Love everyone. Thank you, family. Let me see where someone over on Facebook or another. Romy, where you have a pot there? Romy, want me a pot? Romy want more pot. She said brown stew fish and rice and peas. That's how me love right there, so. Wow. I saw that one over there. Angela Vincenti, want me a pot? Where have been there? Red snap and green banana and carrot. Wow. Jennifer Williams, want me a pot? Smothered turkey wings. Me love turkey wing. You know, it's the only part of turkey I love, and the neck and the tail. Seasoned rice and shrimp scampi. Wow, bright sunshine and that she open my pot and that me see night, you know. Hold on, man. Me have a Facebook and YouTube me have, you know. So Carleen Barnes said barbecue on the grill right about now. Steamed fish done with the good old rice. Woo, peas. Jesus. All in faster. Open me a pot. Some dumpling and vegetable. Jesus, gosh. Wow. I saw now go on with the food. Let me see what I'm going to wear. Some greedy now, you know. I mean, you know, so I go back over it, go read everything just have a belly full. I go back over and read just have a belly full that I can eat my eating. So, bright sunshine, oat me a pot. Season rice and shrimp scampi. What? I love shrimp scampi. That's why I can't turn a Rasta. I mean, Rasta minded, but I'm a Rasta because my father and I'm shrimp. And I can't imitate myself. Call no eat them things, man. Let me think them things that will clean the earth. If you listen to Rasta, them are saying, you know, we'll be all right. We're just damn greedy. Hey, people, boy, I see, man. So this sounds like fun. Dumpling banana with vegetable. I feel for. Well, hey, look here. Me would drink porridge pan. Do you know somebody drink porridge pan Christmas before? Me had porridge for Christmas before. Because of that me feel for. It's not like me never have nothing more. But me have porridge and Christmas before. So anything you want, just go and explore. Not show people. Yeah, man. Let me see. No, take more than the pot. Hold on. Noreen Coot. Let me kick off your pot of fire. Open it up. How are you having there? Where are you for? Stew beef with seasoned bulgur, vegetable rice. Whoa! You know how many bulgur? From school days. Me just drink some of that porridge unless me bite in that porridge. People me ask me, you know, me say me gonna start eat bulgur. Cause you know me used to love bulgur when I go to school. People who never used to love bulgur when they cook curry chicken and bulgur at school. People can remember the curry chicken and bulgur. Who used to remember the dumpling at school? The dumpling at school, you notice, you know, that the dumpling you cook a yard, you know, don't it? Because they never have the time to cook dumpling for your one, to put it on a big damn pot for, you know, breed a hungry crib picnic. They have to roll them up like this, people. Like this. And cut them up. That's why a dumpling used to look so in the hardest school. Me used to wonder why, you know, so I left school, me say, you know, me grew up, me want me dumpling them same way. Same like a school dumpling. Yes, mama. Me want me dumpling them just like school dumpling, mama. People talk truth. School food never used to be nice. Me say school lunch never used to be nice. I don't know what kind of chef you they have, but field school lunch used to be nice. People, thank you so much for tuning in. This was fun. I'm going to go back in and go read what you have done. Hoofa rice get nicely cooked and hoofa rice get bun. Hoofa rice with hardy and the plastic in the pan and the can done. Maybe I must write a poem because somebody rice I give them trouble today. Somebody rice I give them trouble today. God damn it, rice hardy. Rice hardy because green over the sun cook the middle cook and I try put water in it and the rice a boil. You see that boil because it a get too much water in it and it a break away. People, when the rice broke down upon you, did you know say most of the time it's easier if you just throw that out and cook a new set of rice. The time we take you to correct some boiled rice, people. How much time you take me boil rice to cook rice and peas so good? You see the rice and peas I'm showing how I can't cook rice and peas? How much time you think me boil rice if you can't cook rice so good? Sometimes I say it best, you just turn over the damn rice in the sink and just turn on it, just grind it up and wash it down the goddamn thing. Because enough of we have the rice low, we put the water in it, we stir it up, but the rice grade still now make it. And the time we take, let me tell you how to prevent that. Store your rice. Store your rice. What me say if you do? Store your rice. My mother teach me that, you know. Because they have the same problem. Come and find myself, come and foreign and I start cook more. Come in Jamaica, I don't cook so enough, I spoil. When I call some start cook more, so I call back my yard and feel some memory when I never used to hang around the kitchen, because I never greedy like my brother Carlton. I used to do if my brother hear this, he kill me. I never greedy like my brother Carlton, so I never used to hang up on mama's curtail in the kitchen and I suck my finger all the time. And I look how mama cook. So most of the cooking, I learn to cook a bush, I learn to cook on my teapot, sit down and go bush cooking. But for me, brother Carlton in the kitchen all the time, I suck his finger, mama's boy and hold up. So even I see everything I cook. But we never have that privilege. Because you men and mama's boy, we're going to play marble in the kitchen and hold up, mama just steal. I suck finger. People, must I tell you? No, don't tell my brother for me, you know. Don't tell my brother. Just keep this between me and you. You can't keep a secret? Please. Guys. Greedy Pitney. Chi. People, I give a joke before we left. When me you this it, when they hear from my mama, can't know how we share, you know. So you see dinner time. How? Who remember when dinner cook and mama call everybody? In America, in the nice houses, them you know, people ring a bell. Tiki. Oh, dinner's ready, guys. Come on in. In Jamaica, mama say, this is mama always say. I remember the order how mama used to call her name, you know. And this order mama used to call me up till today. Call Carlton, Tata, Danny, Ali, Tata, Patrick, Mark, people, I feel my name called first. I don't know why. I feel my name called first. Yes, every time, you know. Nobody thinks I'm greedy, you know, people. I might not have known I was greedy, but I mean, I'm just saying my name called first. Mama always say, call Carlton, Tata, Patrick, Island, Danny, Tide. You want to like, you know, like, chi. And now they will come. Go wash your hand. I'll play dirty cricket and I'll come. Look at that, go. Look here. You go find sitting near me. You know, you're married, you know, but I don't sit to cook. You know? They go drink some porridge, people. That make a partake of right now. I love you guys. Big up on yourself. Look, humor is always good, people. Too sad every day. It's not good. Not true. We love you. I'm out. Facebook, YouTube. We love you. Peace out.